Hello boys and welcome back to Calm Down Level Up. Today I've got a special one for you guys. In this alternate world, this horrible world, the Slavs are united into one super Slavic nation, and they have so much power. I gave the Soviet Union the full boost I possibly could upon startup of the game. So they have like plus 50% everything. So the Soviet Union is super powerful, and all the Slavs are united, and I want to see what will happen. Also, boys, this is the first video I am recording Hearts of Iron 4 on the new Ironside PC. So if you like what you see, make sure to go check out Ironside PC in the description below, and you can use my code CalmDownLevelUp to get 5% off your purchase if you were thinking about getting a new PC recently. You know, just reminding you, just in case you suddenly have a strange urge to go to Ironside PC and buy a new computer using code CalmDownLevelUp to save 5%. It's really weird. Once again, thanks to my patrons, Andrew, Blog and Fletcher, Bubby, Infinitum Gamer, Magnus, Paxis, Rodney, and Samuel Bjornson, with the reigning champ currently being Paxis, with 6 months being a $10 patron. Thanks so much, man. Also, Bubby being a $25. He's been for 2 months. Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. Now let's get into this video. Alright boys, so we're now watching the Soviet Union solidify their new gains. They're already pumping divisions down into the southern Slavic zone. They're gonna have to do something about Romania and Hungary. They're gonna have to tunnel some sort of way down. I guess they could do Austria too. I'm sure these guys in real life would be a lot more pressured into joining the Axis to defend themselves in this situation. Without even the Sudetenland, that's gonna make it really hard for Germany to do anything. There goes the Spanish Civil War. I highly expect a Republican victory here. I would be very surprised if the Republicans did not have a victory, although it does look like the Nationalists are doing really good in the beginning here. And there's the Soviets. They've sent a tank division and many multiples of normal divisions. I think the only time that the Soviets are going to be weak is during the purge. We can see it's evened out a bit. So boys, here's the Soviet army that's being trained right now. 5 and 6 tank divisions are being trained at all times. Okay, there's 7. They're training 7 tank divisions. The German army, on the other hand, is at 55 divisions. And they're not even... Okay, they're training between 2 and 3. They keep going off between 2 and 3 tank divisions. And a measly 6 infantry divisions at a time. Pathetic, Germany. Jeez. Okay, they've begun the Great Purge, and I only checked a couple minutes ago. They had about 150 divisions. They already have 192. So, the Soviet army is going to be insanely large. Alright boys, it's June of 1938, and a few more things have happened. First off, the war in Asia has erupted. And the Soviet Union sent like 1 million divisions to aid China, so I'm not sure we're going to see too much Japanese success unless Japan's doing real good. Those Soviet divisions are really going to hurt Japan's ability to win this war. Also boys, like I predicted, Republican Spain won the Civil War. Jeez, good job boys. And Germany did Anschluss, so... Demand Sudetenland, so that is then going to demand that from the Soviets, right? Yes. And then they will gain a conquer focus against the Soviet Union. I mean, honestly, Germany, right now is your best chance against the Soviets, just due to the fact that they have the Great Purge happening to them right now. You might even be able to catch them off guard too while the... Okay, no, they're... Never mind, their army is flooding into the zone. Their army is just absolutely flooding into the area. Are you serious? Germany declared war? Dude, Germany was not even ready for that. Okay, no, they moved their army from France. Okay, well, we're gonna see what happens. The final showdown is occurring in 1938 because the Soviets didn't give Germany the Sudetenland. And Germany is seeing early successes already. Italy's even helping out five divisions. This is your chance, guys. Hungary should probably join the war. If you don't join the war, Hungary, I mean, you're screwed. Let's just say that, because the Soviets need to connect better to their southern region. Also, the Germans' manpower is going down like crazy, but it's also going up. I think it's whenever they capture a new city, they're just gaining more, but they're losing a lot. Surprisingly, the Soviets have lost more, 236,000 to the Germans' 180. Bypassed war with the USSR, Danziger War, and reasserted Eastern claims. Germany, I'm sorry, your army just doesn't have the size it needs to be. You're behind on equipment, you only have 120 divisions. You could pull off a nice encirclement around Prague if you're smart enough. This is not good right here. So the Soviets encircled part of Prussia, and that is definitely not going to help the German cause. Now their supply lines are broken. They still do control Königsberg, so their supply is totally not lost, and they still have Memel and they have Memel in the background for backup as well, so these divisions will probably still be able to get away if they lose this area. But they've secured Poland pretty quick. They also have most of Czechoslovakia now, and the Germans are actually doing pretty good in Yugoslavia because there's just not that many Russians down there to defend it. If the Italians join Axis, and they just joined the Axis, we'll probably see some even more gains for the Axis in the southern region. Although the Soviets might just take Albania because the Italians suck. Oh, the Soviets have no manpower. Okay, that's gonna hurt them. It's gonna hurt Germany more because it's a smaller country, and they're almost at 0. It's been racing down really quick. 770,000 to... Jeez. The Germans 700,000. Also, Axis have captured most of the southern Slavic area, pulling off quite a few encirclements. Look at that, 2 tank divisions right there encircled. And the Italians are doing a lot of the work over here. Jeez, good job, guys. Hungary joined the faction. All right, Hungary took my advice. Oh, the Romanians gonna join the faction too, because they did just hand over northern Transylvania. It's like the whole of Europe is working together here just to stop the Slavs. Another pretty big encirclement pulled off against the Soviets. Any tank divisions in there? No, just a lot of infantry divisions, probably about 20. Another one over here with 7 divisions. Geez, Soviets. Okay, I didn't realize that the purge is going to affect you this bad. The Italians landed in Leningrad. Wow, that's pretty beautiful. I mean, I'm not sure how long this is going to last. They don't have that many divisions in here. They're probably just going to get cut off over here, but we'll see. That is amazing. That is an amazing sight. Now, what might impede on the Axis progress here against the super powerful Soviets? Them going to war with the West? Befriend Japan is about to happen, so there's still at least one national focus away. They are available to do around the Maginot at any time, and I think if they do that, they are going to completely screw themselves over. Look at all that land Hungary owns. Jeez. Hungary, you don't need it all. And why are you guys winning? You're not supposed... The whole point of this video was to have the Soviets just do so good. The Slavs just own the whole world. Every country is now Slavic. But it's not going to be like that, huh? Hungary is just going to become the most powerful nation on Earth instead? Okay, that's fine. The Italians are going to land in Leningrad and win, and Hungary's going to form a massive Ukrainian empire. The Italians already sort of have a wet dream of their own. I mean, if they had Greece and, like, Egypt, the Italians would be pooping in their pants. They're doing Italian highways right now. If they go ahead and do befriend Romania, that would get Romania closer to joining the Axis. And they do have the ability to do war with Greece. That would take away from the Eastern cause, but I think they could still pull off an invasion of Greece. Although Greece probably is guaranteed by the West at this point. Nope, just by Romania. So I'm not sure if Greece would join the Allies. It is only 41% world tension. Why is it only 41% world tension? Also, a couple more encirclements in Ukraine. Soviet Union still 0 manpower, and Germany still 0 manpower. Hungary, 800 manpower. The leader of manpower, I assume, is Italy, yes, with 47,000. So good job, Italy. You have the biggest army in the entire Axis. Look how poorly equipped these German divisions are, but they're still just completely winning the war. That should show the state of the Soviet army, I guess, at this point. Even though the Soviet army is supposed to be doing good. I mean, the Soviets really could turn this around at any moment. They still have strikes. They still have officers purged. Oh, they did just gain manpower, though. Okay, they've updated their manpower. It's racing upwards. Well, it's bouncing around, but that is probably going to at least change the tide a little bit into Russia's favor. Okay, France is at war. Wait, did Belgium join? Oh, the Third Reich declared war. Okay, yeah, Belgium did, in fact, join the Comintern. And I think they are now at war with France, too? Yes. Okay. The Axis is at war with... Well, Germany's at war with France. Italy's not quite at war with France. The only German divisions in the area are fighting Belgium. There are no German divisions anywhere near the French border. Okay, well, now there's a couple, but they're just going to get encircled. And there's a few in Italy as well. Netherlands also? Okay. I see how this war is going to go. They almost got to Moscow, too. A defense of Moscow has been made. Even though, look at this Axis push. They're probably going to take it. The Axis are also struggling with finishing off the Caucasus region. If they could capture all this and just make this the front line here, that could also help turn the tide a little bit towards the Axis. And Japan, not doing that bad over here. They've captured most of China at this point. Most of the part of China that matters. Wow, their army is small compared to the Chinese army. And the entirety of China is now under Chinese United Front. If Japan can wrap up the war in China and then invade the Soviets from the east, that would help a lot too. I can't tell if this border war is good for the Axis or good for the Soviets. I can't tell who's winning here. I think the Axis is winning. They still haven't got to Moscow, though. But look at the status of Germany. It's not that good. The entire Allied army is here. I think I'll go ahead and play you guys a little time-lapse to see what happens. I really don't know what's going to happen. I mean, really, this could go any way right now. So let's go ahead and time-lapse it, and I'll check up with you guys in a little bit. Let's get rid of those front lines. There we go. Well, boys, that was pretty quick. Let's check on the damage. The Soviet Union only took one state. We'll find out what that is, I guess. France took 3 states. Hungary, Italy, Austria, North Africa, so like Libya, Yugoslavia, Ethiopia were all puppeted. East Germany became part of the Comintern. West Germany and Albania were liberated, probably for the West. Okay, the Soviets took Prussia, which makes sense. And it looks like Memel was returned to Lithuania. What were the states that France took? Okay, France took Zara. Oh, I see what happened here. Yugoslavia, I was like, how did the Soviet Union puppet its own territory? I see. Yugoslavia was puppeted, so Tito is the owner of Istria, essentially. Okay, and then France also annexed Eritrea. Just trying to find their stuff here. It must have been that, Eritrea and Zara. And the Kingdom of Hungary managed to stay completely neutral in the whole thing. So congratulations to you, Hungary, or congratulations to you, Romania, except the Italian Union is justifying on you, apparently. Oh, they're doing war with Greece. So communism's gonna get spread further, boys. The Greeks, and then I think if the Romanians join the war to defend Greece, Romania is gonna go too. Here's something pretty cool. A Soviet Austria. It gained South Tyrol. So here we can see the Iron Curtain is a little bit different this time, except just include East Germany. It hasn't joined the Comintern yet. Also, here's Soviet North Africa. Let's check this out. Hassan As-Sensusi. Jeez. Welcome aboard, man. Oh, the Soviet Union also annexed Somaliland. Nice. They just straight up annexed it. Okay, so the Soviets have just gotten war goals. Oh, look at that. Latvia just went ahead and annexed itself. Are they going to demand Estonia and Lithuania as well? Oh, look at that. Ireland joined the Allies. Belgium joined the Allies. So they switched. Well, at least Belgium switched from Comintern to Allies. And also Japan won their massive war in Asia. And they've done their typical peace deal, except they've also annexed a bunch of northern China for some reason. Japan with only 69 divisions. Not doing that well, even despite they won the war. But in other news, Bolivia declared war on Paraguay, assuming they want that sweet, juicy state back that they claim so much and that they attack Paraguay for in almost every game. Also, Venezuela declared war on Colombia. That's interesting. Colombia might join a faction, though, so be careful there. Also, Venezuela, are you at war with America now? Dominican Republic declared war on Haiti. Everyone's declaring their wars now. Is this the second rise of fascism? Oh, there goes the Soviet Union declaring war on Finland, and West Germany finally joined the Allies, too. Finland joined the Allies. Is World War III already here in 1941? I believe so. Alright, the Allies are already moving to secure Italy. The Italian Republic is on its way. Also, Tito is already gone. Rest in peace, Tito. East Germany, though, is refusing to join the war, which is a bit strange. I think the Soviet colonies, though, are pretty much toast. The Libyan campaign is gonna not end up very well for Libya. And Ethiopia is already getting destroyed by the UK. The Americans are here. Does that mean that America is in the Allies? No, but when the America does join the Allies, that is going to help the Allies quite a bit. I wonder if Japan is in the position to join the Comintern. It seems weird, but I've seen it happen before. Japan is about to declare war on America. America might join the Allies. The Soviets will declare war on America because America joined the Allies. Japan is also North America. Japan might as well just go ahead and join. El Salvador declared war on Guatemala as well, another minor war. All involving fascist states, I might add. Guatemala already annexed by that massive El Salvadorian army. Jeez, it's really big. 38 divisions. Look at that allied control of Africa, by the way. Isn't that crazy? What is the Soviet army like at this point? They still have the purge. They just don't have the strikes. Japan declared war on the Philippines. Venezuela joined the co-prosperity sphere. US joined the Allies. There you go. 128 divisions for the Soviets. That seems really low. And only 62,000 manpower. So we're actually in a position where Japan might do really good if they can get their numbers out. 88 divisions currently, but also they have the entirety of Japan supporting, or they have the entirety of China supporting them. I'm going to leave you guys with another time lapse for World War III. It's in 1941, which is pretty much amazing. So, I'll leave you guys with it. Here you go. Well, boys, the war's over. Finally, the Soviets and their united Slavic nation was still not enough to defeat the Allies. I don't know what was happening there. Their army was super small, even though I boosted them 100%. But in other news also, the war is also over. Bolivia's been annexed. RIP. Russia has been ripped apart. Also, RIP Poland, by the way. Jeez, why was this given to America? That is not okay. And everyone is in the Allies now, except for this big wall that they built that decided, you know what, this is a good idea to build this big wall between us and our ally. And they are fighting Japan. Japan, I'm sorry, man, you are not going to survive very long. 51 divisions, it's just not going to happen. Your Chinese puppet has 0 divisions. You are holding on to the entirety of India somehow, which is actually pretty amazing. There's just no way that you guys are going to secure the Philippines or any of this mess down here. But alright, boys, thanks for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit like, favorite, and subscribe if you guys are new. I'm trying to hit 50k by the summer, so if you guys would like to help me with that, make sure to go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure to check out Ironside and the Patreon link down below if you would like to support me. And I will see you guys all next time. Peace.